Hey guys, it's YB
and Herbert.
So today we are gonna eat Pizza Hut and talk about our relationship.
We just had our 4 years anniversary, so it's time.
Yeah, our anniversary is in January, so we just had it and that's crazy, 4 years.
Yeah, with me, it's crazy.
With you.
Right?
Yeah.
With you. What did we order today?
So we got some Pizza Hut. Let's open this. Oh, there we go. And we got some chicken as well on the side. We love Pizza Hut because the crust. Oh, cheers. The German.
The German. So in these 4 years, did you learn any German?
I learned how to count to 10.
It's good.
That's pretty much it.
That's bad.
I should start soon. Oh my god, the garlic sauce is so good. We're just gonna go through some old pictures of ours. I guess discuss our timeline of events. And that shall start with...
In the beginning.
Hey guys, so before we continue, I want to show you the most comfortable comforter I've ever laid in. This is a Buffy comforter, and you guys know I have a huge bed. My bed is from my parents. When they moved back to Korea, they gave me their bed. So I have this huge California king bed, and this thing covers the entire bed, and it's even actually big enough to fold. I'm folding the blanket. So Buffy offers everything from comforters, pillows, and sheets to make your bed into the most comfortable place. Buffy's products are made from ultra smooth eucalyptus fiber that feels softer than cotton, making them breathable and cool to the touch to help maintain the ideal sleeping temperature and feel cozy without overheating. Eucalyptus fiber isn't just softer, but more earth-friendly. It's sourced from renewable forests, consumes 10 times less water to grow, and is transformed into ultra smooth fiber through a waste-free production process. All of their products, including comforters, pillows, and sheets, are also cruelty-free and hypoallergenic, so you don't have to worry about any down feathers or animal products here. Customers love Buffy. Their products have over 17,000 5-star reviews, plus an overall average rating of 4.5 stars. Not only that, Buffy offers free trial, free shipping, and free returns every day. So you can actually try it out and see how they feel on your bed, see if you like it, and if you don't like it, you can return it at no cost. Personally, I chose Buffy because of this feel. I get really hot during the night and I always have to have like one leg out. But this one is like the perfect temperature. It feels cool, but at the same time it's also covering me so I don't get cold during the night. So I really like the feel and it's so soft. So I have a deal for you guys. For $20 off your Buffy bedding, click in the link in the description box below and enter YB Chang. So as you can see, I am so comfortable in this comforter. I could fall asleep right now, and I hope you guys can try it out too. So check out the link below, and now back to the video.
It all started when we were still college students.
I had just finished my finals. It was like on a Wednesday night. It wasn't like a party night. But to celebrate the end of finals, my friend and I went to this bar called the 9-0. And if you're a USC student, you know this bar. Full name is 901. It's the only bar at the USC area. And there he was.
My friend Jonas was visiting me. So
on a Wednesday night,
we just wanted to go to a bar, just hang out.
We just talked and...
I think I got your number. I couldn't believe your name, YB. But anyways, I saved it under YB. And I was doing some research on Facebook. Typed in the Y and the B and worked out pretty well because there's not many YBs out there.
True.
And ever since it's history, kinda.
So the picture coming up right now, actually the third time we hung out, we went out in downtown. We didn't even think this was gonna be a thing. It was just kind of a, you know, meeting up, hanging out, whatever. We were in, you know.
I mean, you never know, but...
I know, but like we weren't planning on like...
I liked you.
Thanks.
Off to a great start here, huh?
My senior year of USC, we hung out like a lot. He came to my sorority invites, multiple. Some tailgates. So USC has, you know, big football games and big tailgates. So I invited him and his friends over. It was always a good time. We were hanging out almost every day. I'm in college. I can see him every night. It's not like I have to go home. And eventually, you know, it was Christmas. We still weren't together, but we spent our first unofficial Christmas together, I guess. We went ice skating. He showed me how to make glühwein.
Got you pretty drunk, huh? I remember you like...
And then for New Year's, we went to Vegas with a group of friends. Then in January, we went to Germany.
First time Germany for you. Then we got officially. I mean, it was January, so January 6th. And first thing, what you do? Take her to the parents, you know. So flew her to Germany.
And the thing is, at this point, we had both finished school. We both graduated in December pretty much. And the problem was Herbert's plan wasn't to stay in America.
Because I just met her too late, so I was never planning on staying in America. But then it kind of changed because I met you. Got a job in Florida.
Yeah, so it's like better than like going back to Europe, but obviously it sucked, which meant that we had to do long distance for basically the beginning of our relationship. When we got back from Germany, we had some time together in LA. That's when we had his birthday and first Valentine's Day together. And the Valentine's Day was actually really cute. We planned out this whole thing. I've always told him I want to ride a convertible car, and he got one. He rented one for the weekend and got me a giant teddy bear. That happened, and then he moved to Florida. And then I got a job at BuzzFeed. It's weird to say, it seems like we kind of like had that growing up phase together. And we both got our first like official jobs at the same time. You want to talk about when you moved to Florida?
I want to talk about if that's yours or mine.
This is mine.
That's how she is, you know. No sharing. Nothing. I think the beginning in Florida was actually very important because it was long distance, so it was the first phase which was really hard. We got to know each other on a different level.
I mean, you just start a relationship and then it starts as a long distance. That's really hard. But Herbert really made an effort to visit me like every month. In, I think around August, he actually moved back.
Moved back briefly, lived together for a short period of time before more or less got called back to Florida.
Yeah. You have this hope like, oh, okay, it's done already. He's back. And then 3 months later, he had to move back. So the thing is, when you first move in together, it's difficult for anyone, for any couple. So like the first 2 months, we were like getting used to each other, arguing a lot. When we were finally getting better at it, he had to move back. We still spent like all the holidays together though, like Christmas and New Year's. We went to Snow Globe for New Year's. We kept going back and forth. I visited him a few times in Florida as well.
And we made it work, so I think during the time, the trust kind of grew, which is very important in a relationship.
We went to Germany again for a second time for me. Then now it's 2018, 2 years into long distance.
We saw each other quite often because I flew quite often because, thank God, my job gave me some kind of flexibility for that. Yeah, and then I was back.
He finally moved back to LA in 2018, May, about 2.5 years later of long distance. And then, yeah, things were so much better and it was so much easier to work out the relationship and all that when you're actually physically together.
Work on the visa situation.
Yeah, that still wasn't solved yet. So we were living together, but he had to reapply for a visa every year. And whenever he applied for the visa, he had to stay in Germany for like 2-3 months. And each time I didn't even know when he could come back. So it wasn't like, oh, he'll come back on this date, I'll just have to wait till then. He first has to do the interview, then he has to get the visa, then he has to wait for it to get shipped, then he has to do this and that. So it was like I could never know when exactly he would be back. So whenever he would leave to reapply for the visa for that year, it was really difficult. But for the most part, we were living together again and that was nice. End of 2018, I switched to Try Guys, as you guys all know. So I had a new job and 2019 happened. So Herbert had to go back to Germany for a visa and I thought like, oh, this again, like another 2-3 months gonna go by and I'm not gonna know. And each time it's like scary because especially the night before the interview, because when I go to bed, he would be just getting up and I know that when I got up, I would know if he got the visa or not. And this time he was applying for a long-term visa, not just 1 year, so it would have been really good. And then I wake up and I check my phone immediately and it's like, I can't tell if it's a good news or not.
Long story short, I think they had something in my account that they needed to get resolved, but it looked good.
So the interviewer said, everything looks good, but there are some things that might need to be fixed, but she's pretty sure she can get it fixed. So it's like a yes or no answer. Like you don't really know, like does that mean he's gonna get it? So it was waiting game again, which was really frustrating, but I had this time a better feeling because the interviewer literally said, like it might work out. And like 2 weeks go by and I'm just like, oh my God, is this gonna happen or not? And I'm here like alone in LA just waiting for something to happen. Finally, you get the message and he got it. Well, no, and then he had to wait for the visa to get shipped.
Right.
which took like a week. When he got back, I decorated the apartment with like American flags. I was like, congrats on the visa.
Yep,
that was a big deal.
Thanks for waiting.
Think about it. Now we're 4 years together. 2.5 of that was long distance. 3 of that was worrying about whether he's going to get visa or not. Finally, we had 1 year that was free of all those worries, and it was so nice.
Now we have 2020. We went again to Germany.
Just got back.
So
You guys saw the vlog. All these things, I think, helped us grow. It's almost like we saw each other, we witnessed each other grow up.
and now we're here
Yeah.
So-
Eating pizza
eating
on
pizza.
camera.
It's a big improvement.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
So thanks for waiting.
Well, thanks for coming back.
No problem.
Okay, well, I think that kind of summarized our relationship so far and answered your questions about how we met. If you guys are ever in a long distance relationship or just in a really different relationships like this where you have to take these annoying steps to get through, just know that, you know, you guys are there for each other, and at the end there will be something worth waiting. Because once he got the visa and moved back, it was like everything I wanted. And getting there was hard, but once we got there, it was so worth it. And we grew a lot from it. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!